I say this without hesitation, and I say this with full conviction that PNP's Phillip Paulwell must go, he must resign. The House of Parliament is not a place for unruly people. The House of Parliament is a sacred place that people have fought and have died to ensure that Jamaicans have a seat. This is a place for upstanding Jamaicans, the best of us, not the worst of us. You have to understand that we voted these people into power. We give them power, we give them authority, and we trust them. And in return, they promise that they are going to put our best interest at heart. We're not paying these people millions of dollars per year to do according to how they please. We're not talking about a random security officer that works at Progressive Foods. We're not talking about a random farmer Joe that has a farm in, I don't know, St. Elizabeth. We are not talking about a teacher from Balaclava High School. We are talking about a sitting member of parliament with full-on duties, going around sleeping with anybody he feels. And the thing about it is that when he does that, he is literally putting young people at risk. Being a prime minister and being a member of parliament, it comes with certain risks. These people go nowhere at all without security. So when you go around, sleep around with women, have children with these women, they don't have the security that you have, and that is being unfair to these young women. And it is something that I believe that should be punished. Now we have a dead mother and a dead baby simply because of his actions, simply because he couldn't keep his willy in his pants. See, I'm not about to put the truth on an ice cream cone, smother with whipped cream and add a cherry on top. And that is what is lacking in the world. We need people who are able and are willing to call sin by its right name. And this is me calling sin by its right name. Phillip Paulwell, you absolutely need to go. The House of Parliament, Gordon House, it's a very sacred place. It's a place that has been in position because of bloodshed and sweat and tears of our national heroes who have done that, so we can have this ability to exercise our democracy and to have a country where we are in control of. And you have just violated all of that. You have just disrespected all of that. And if that doesn't happen, and if you continue to be in parliament, then I will completely lose faith in the government, completely lose faith in the People's National Party. And it shows that this is a house that condones anything and everything. And that is just absolutely wrong. We have to remember that we have a mother and her dead baby, two people, two young promising souls that are no longer with us today. And this is all because of the actions of Mr. Powell. I'm not saying that Leoda Bradshaw shouldn't be blamed, but she is not member of parliament. We didn't entrust her with any kind of responsibility whatsoever. So of course she is wrong. Of course she should be put into prison. But all eyes should be on Gordon House, on the man that we elected to represent us, because what he did was absolutely unnecessary. What he did was disgusting, and somebody needs to talk about that. Phillip Paulwell, if you have anything about you, you shouldn't have to ask anyone to demand your resignation. You should just see what you've done and decide to resign instantaneously, because what you've done is disgusting. You've put a young woman, 27-year-old, and her baby at risk because you chose to be selfish. You are the bigger person here. You're much older than her, and you're in a position of power, a power that she doesn't have, but you have it. You use your money and your fame and your power to lower women, to improve your vagina card. That's what you're doing basically, instead of doing what you're supposed to be doing in parliament. And so, like I said, I'm not going to put my mouth to the ground and speak. I'm going to speak loud, and I'm going to speak up, and I'm going to say, listen, it's time for you to go. You should have gone from the very day they went missing.